How's it going, everyone? Today I'm using one of the weirdest megas ever, Mega Victreebel. And by weird, I don't just mean its design, because its start spread is hella weird as well. First of all, it has a base 125 attack and base 35 special attack, which is cool, but it comes at the cost of its other stats. Base 70 speed is really low, and its defenses and HP are pretty mediocre as well. Base 95 speed F is cool, but yeah, overall not that high. And even with high offenses, this Pokemon is not a good attacker because its coverage is non-existent. Other than stab moves, which are really bad offensive types, by the way, poison and grass is not a good offensive typing unless you can pair it with either ground or fire, right? But Victreebel doesn't get that. Its only other coverage moves are knockoff or sucker punch and two other bug moves which you're never gonna use, and weather ball. You can sure pair it with Torkoal and use it under sun, sure, but that's not the point, right? We're trying to use Mega Victreebel, not a chlorophyll regular Victreebel, so yeah, it becomes pretty useless when it comes to offenses. But even with all of this Pokemon actually has a pretty viable strat going for it, and that is because of its new ability, Innards Out. The way it works is that whenever Victreebel dies to a move, the opponent loses the same amount of HP as Victreebel. So assume Victreebel has 100 HP points and Volcarona clicks Flamethrower, knocks it out. Volcarona is also gonna lose 100 HP points. If it has 50, Volcarona gonna lose 50. So basically it's like a inbuilt destiny bond where you just don't have to do anything, and if the opponent KOs you, they're most likely dying or losing a lot of HP. That's why here today I'm using a max attack, max HP Victreebel so that we can deal as much damage and use our ability to its maximum potential, because if Victreebel dies from max health, the opponent is gonna lose a lot of HP as well. This is a team I recreated after watching it used by the Y1 King in the Champions of Your Tour, so shout out to them. And yeah, I've been using it and I've been very impressed with how good this thing is, because it just prevents people from clicking their super effective and powerful moves because they don't want to lose their sweepers or powerful megas, right? Mega Charizard Y, it doesn't want to click Flamethrower and lose its Pokemon, KOing Mega Victreebel, right? Whether it's like a +6 King Gambit, if it knocks Victreebel out, it's gonna lose a lot of HP, and which will change the course of the game. So it's really funny and really unique, and I've been enjoying using it. Rest of the team is pretty cool as well. It's got a Spadef Corviknight with Oka Berry and Brave Bird so that we can handle things like Mega Meganium, which is pretty cool. Oh, by the way, I forgot about Strength Sap. Strength Sap is one of the best healing moves ever, and I'm glad Victreebel gets it so that you can actually keep your health at max. Then there's the Spadef Hippowdon as my Stealth Rock setup with Citrus Berry, very bulky Pokemon. Then there's a Scarf Hydreigon. The team originally had a Scarf Gran, but I changed it because there were no fire type moves, and you definitely need a fire type move in your team, and Hydreigon does the job. It's a dark type as well, which is cool. Then there's Primarina, Standard Bolt, Raining Kiss, Sub, Calm Mind, Psychic Noise Primarina, pretty cool set. And finally, a Colbur Berry, Wisp, Special Attack, Dragapult. I think they were using physical Dragapult in the team, but I changed it to special because with Wisp, Hacks is pretty cool. And yeah, this is the team. Let's get started. Alright, first game, opponent has a Mega Meganium. Now this is where Victreebel is going to be very useful because they can't outright just click Weather Ball with Meganium. As long as I Mega Evolve my Victreebel and keep it at max health, Meganium will have a hard time just KOing something with Weather Ball, because if Victreebel dies, they're gonna lose a lot of HP, and if they don't have max HP, maybe even just go down to it. I don't know what exactly the HP number of Meganium is, but yeah. So I think I might just lead with Victreebel and see where this goes, as they lead Rotom Hate. Okay, so that's not the best lead, but I do have a Hydreigon, so I'm just gonna go into that. They might Wisp, which is fine, not that big a deal. Overheat, that is completely fine, we can handle that. And so this is not a fairy type anymore. They do have Azu, so I think I'll just U-turn out as Azu does come out. This gives me a free Victreebel Mega, which is pretty cool. Now I wish I had knockoff because there's an Archaladon. It's just gonna wall this thing, but at least I get my Mega off, which is pretty cool. They went Rotom Heat, which is quite interesting. Like I could have just poison jabbed. It's super effective on Azu, so like I think you should have gone into your steel bracket that walls this thing, or King Gambit too, that works as well. But instead it's Rotom that we got. I'll just go Hydreigon again. I don't really need to worry about this. Hydreigon's not that good in this game because of Azu. So like, yeah, I'll use this first, and then Dragapult can also handle Rotom, which is pretty cool. Let's just go for Dark Pulse. Chipping Azu down is fine. Victreebel should always handle this thing, so I'm not really worried about this Azumarill. And Dark Pulse did a lot of damage there as well, 24. Flare of Mist would not have done enough. And I'll just P-Jab in case they want to go Rotom Heat again. It barely matters whether I Power Whip the Archaladon or not, so like there's no risk here. They did go Archaladon, makes sense. Now this one's a little tricky, but they can't Electro Shots, so I think I can afford to just go Carve. I think this might also just have Stealth Rock here, which they do indeed. So yeah, let's just defog here. As the T-Wave, good move, I guess. Let's just go for... They'll gonna Stealth Rock again. I think I'll just double to Hippo. I think that's probably for the best. And then just Stealth Rock. Even if they Draco me, I'll have my Citrus activated, so I won't go down. They roared, that's completely fine. Dragapult comes out. This probably has Draco Meteor, so I'm not gonna stay in. And I guess I'll just go Prima. Yeah, maybe. Prima seems fine. Oh wow, T-Wave. Yeah, good T-Wave, good T-Wave. And let's just go for Training Kiss, I guess. I don't think they have a move that can touch Prima. Okay, this is something. Let's just Roost. They'll roar again, I bet. I need a favorable like Hippowdon to come out so that I can damage this thing. Yeah, roared again, completely fine. Dragapult, okay. And I guess I'll Draco here. Let's see what they go for. Stamina. T-Waves the Dragapult. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I guess I'll Hippo here. Yeah, this thing is pretty annoying. It's just paralyzing everything. Goes... Okay, finally something good came out. I'll just Draco here. They can go Azu, that's fine. Victreebel will come in again. Not having knockoff on Victreebel does feel... Oh wow, they stayed in. Surprising. Oh, they had Flash Cannon, that's cool. Does feel a bit, let's just say, underwhelming, because knockoff is really good removing these leftovers on these steel types and stuff. So maybe I'll change it back. I did run knockoff a couple of times, but I thought like, yeah, I think it'd be fine. But looking at this matchup, I don't think it's fine anymore. So maybe I'll change it. This might go down unless it has Citrus. No, okay, that didn't do enough. Makes sense. I mean, once again, can just go Victreebel. Archaladon shouldn't be a threat anymore. Victreebel should knock it out, I think. That's pretty cool. Liquidation, not gonna do enough. I'll just Trend Sap, get all the health back. Rotom Heat taking 25% is really good. Yeah, that's great. And I did lose my Hydreigon, so that's somewhat annoying. And this may even have Pain Split. So I think my best play would be to go Pult. Or they can just overheat, which is fine by me. I think I'll just Hex to chip everything down. Dragapult's kind of useless now, but the good thing is that Rotom Heat can't... oh, they King Gambit. Okay, is that max speed King Gambit? Because I'm gonna Wisp it. Let's find out. It's not. Is that Lumberry? It is Lumberry, makes sense. Okay, that's why they went into it. That's why they went into it. Yeah, this is kind of hard here. Let's go for Earthquake though. Like Primarina would have won, but like yeah, oh, they're giving me King Gambit. That's really good. I'll just attack again. Or maybe not. Actually, Slack Off's probably better as they go Meganium, good. And I think I can just go Victreebel. Or should I go Carve? That's a good question. Actually, Carve is probably better because Victreebel can Sucker Punch these Pokemon that are just chipped right now, right? They Weatherboard, okay. Good play. I didn't think they'd do it right now, but they did. Yeah, good play, good play. So they're gonna Weather Ball again. The problem is that Victreebel would also die, so I'd rather sack Victreebel instead of sacking my Corv too. Yeah, this should just go down because of its ability exactly. And now I'm in a rough spot because, because King Gambit is still not dying to Earthquake. I guess what I'll do is I'll go Prima as Rodom comes out. Yeah, this might have been split. I guess I have to go Corv and see what I can do here. They tricked. It's not that bad. Let's just go for a nice Brave Bird as they Volt Switch out. At least Rodom's not coming back in, which is a big deal. Very helpful. I have to keep Hippo healthy if I want to deal with Sneasler. This thing won't die to 2 sand damage, so I gotta go Prima. Prima should take at least 1, and I'll just Draining Kiss here. Yep, nice. Azu being gone is good, and I might just win with Hippo now because Rodom can't come back in. King Gambit would go down to Earthquake. I don't think it would do enough for the... Oh, they're giving me this too. Flash Cannon maybe KOs, I don't know. Well, Crit definitely does. I don't know why I even have Calc Dex open. Yeah, it's just there, but since Citrus Berry activates right now, I think Earthquake is the best thing I can do. Yeah. Rodom can come back in. Anything just that hits me gets... I will activate the Citrus. Rodom, he dies, good. Just worried about King Gambit because of Fallen 5 Sucker Punch. Other than that, I should be good, so... They probably think if they chip me down, it's over, right? But how much does Kowtow do? I have to check if... like a Kowtow into CC after Citrus activation would KO. Imported 6 sets. Get champions. I gotta import them again because champions format changes everything. So Hippo, how much time? 90 seconds, that's enough. King Gambit. SD. Fallen 4. 41. And then Sneasler. Choice Scarf. 36. 57 minus 40, that's 20, 20 plus 25. It might be close. I guess I gotta slack off. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Now I can just Earthquake. And that should... Oh, they're disconnected. Wow. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, I guess they just didn't expect Citrus Barrier. Like, hell nah, I'm not playing anymore. This game is over. I just need to click Earthquake twice. So I guess I'll load the next one. And actually, I think I might just go Knockoff here. Knockoff is just a good move as to use early game because obviously steel types are going to come out on this thing, and removing items, leftovers, a Citrus Berry on those bulky steel types, it's just gonna make the game a lot easier. So I'll try it. I think the best thing to do here is to go for that Knockoff over Sucker. I don't think the team really needs priority anyway. Like Hydreigon's fast, Dragapult's fast. I think we can manage. Okay, they did count out. This would not KO. Choice Band does not exist. So this should be game. I hope they move fast. Okay, they did. And we just need to click Earthquake. Oh, they went for the Dire Claw play. But they got the poison and Sneasler goes down. Okay, let's move on to this game. And there's an Arachnid. Against Arachnid teams, I immediately just like to go Prima because if they're running like Leech Life, Liquidation, if they don't have a really high amount of attack or special attack investment, I think I can just substitute and just 1v1 this, which is really good. They could also have Mirror Coat, which I gotta be careful of. I'll just Calm Mind here. As the Liquidation, that doesn't do enough. We just Calm Mind. Gotta be careful of Mirror Coat. That's about it. Make sure you always have Substitute up so that Mirror Coat can only breaks or substitute and not everything else. And yeah, like against Arachnid team, Sub Prima is just so good. It's just the perfect lead. They go Carve, completely fine. This Carve's not gonna do much. And I think Bravebird probably breaks this up. So what I'll do is I'll just Psychic Noise instead of not taking advantage of this turn and just clicking Calm Mind again. And yeah, it does break this up, and I can just Psychic Noise again. I don't think anything can even KO me, because Rotom Heat will need to be Scarf to trick me, otherwise this is game, and I can still just spam Psychic Noise. Water type Psychic Noise, nothing's really stopping me from clicking it. Only thing I guess they can do is either Encore me into it with Samu, or like trick me with Rotom and then Arachnid can Mirror Coat it. That's about it. Maybe they have Roar on Garchomp, that could work, but nothing really outright KOs me here. Nothing does. And I can just Drainigus, see what they have on the Samurott. Ceaseless, 22, could have subbed, but it's fine. It's better to like realize that they have Encore and they just forfeit. Okay, Primarina, let's go. That was a really fast game, love it. But yeah, we got to see Victreebel in action in this game, so you gotta drop a like for that. Victreebel's job is just that. Stay on the field as long as you can, and when the moment arrives, just die so that the opponent's good Pokemon can also go down with it and you can win. That's basically what Victreebel does with, and it's a good thing. Like it has some sort of niche, unlike like other useless megas, right? They just don't have any niche in higher tiers. But this Pokemon, no matter what, this Pokemon will have some sort of niche, because yeah, it can take a Pokemon down with it. So now there's a Ditto in front of me. Good thing I don't have like high like set of mons in this team. Primarina, but I can substitute to avoid that Ditto. I guess we just lead Victreebel, right? Oh, amazing lead. That's great. I don't think a Fire Blast would KO unless this is Mega Clef, which it could be and has high special attack. But I still want to see how much that would do. So you know what? I'll just click it. They didn't stay in. I mean, they didn't attack. Good play. Let's just knock off. They might U-turn. Maybe they don't have Brave Bird. Even if they do, I don't think a single Brave Bird KOs, and then I can Strength Sap. Or they can U-turn and lose their Citrus. Perfect. That's amazing. Glimora. Well, against Glimora, I have a Spadef Orb, but the thing is, it only has Brave Bird, so that's not the best situation to be in. Maybe I just attack. Right? It's their Hazard Setter, quite possibly Mega, but they also have Mega Clef, so maybe it's that. I think I'll just Power Whip. Okay, it's the Setter, cool. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. That did a ton of damage. I have to save this so that I can absorb T-Spike, and it's just good to have. I guess first thing what I'll do is I'll Strength Sap, as the Earth Power is not gonna do much. I'll get some health back, which is good. 96, and then we just go Corp, because Earth Power is doing too much. I want to keep this thing healthy, and Corp can handle this and just defog these hazards away as well, which is good. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'll just Brave Bird. Oh, Clef. Okay. I can definitely defog. I have Oka, so not really worried about that. Like, even if they have like a fire move or something, yeah, that's fine. You just defog, cool. And I guess I'll U-turn. I just need to make sure I get Stealth Rock up, or they Moonlight at perfection. That's great. So I gotta check, because this could be really high special attack invested, though the damage on Corp tells otherwise. It's 23. There's no way that is like, that has special attack. I don't believe it. Victreebel has a decent amount of special attack, 135. So if I were to add 32 here and add Flamethrower. Oh wow. Really? That's very surprising. 23.9. Maybe it is max special attack. Max special attack, max HP perhaps? How much did Brave Bird do? 48 to regular Clefable. It wasn't, yeah, it wasn't Mega Evolved. So, oh wow. If I add 32 HP, it can't even do 48. So they're like max. Timid natured, I think. Yeah, I think they're just max. That means Victreebel. Yeah, would take a lot. It's not a switch in. I guess I U-turn though. Like, yeah, Victreebel still can. I can still go into it and just P-jab. I don't think it will take P-jab. It's a max attack Victreebel. Yeah, this is fine. Its attack not that high. I guess I'll just go on my own car. Maybe they do have Brave Bird. You never know. Nope, they just U-turn. Okay, cool. Yeah. That Clefable is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. I don't really care about the single spike. I think I'll just U-turn as they taunt me instead. That's amazing. Got a good deal out of that. And I think it's time we go Prima. And it won't be taunt Encore, so I think I can just substitute here. Oh, that could be Encore Clef though. Ooh. Okay, Draining Kiss is the play. Yeah, Draining Kiss is the play. They can have a spike, that doesn't matter. Yeah, Encore Clef. A threat. I am kind of traumatized by these Encore Clefs playing Legends EAOU. It didn't have Magic Bounce in that tier. It had I'm not really sure what it had. Oh, Prankster. Yes, they gave this thing Prankster, which was seriously annoying, not gonna lie. So this is a free substitute. Not sure why they did that, but yeah, this does seem like a really free substitute. And I guess I'll just Calm Mind. Oh, they just forfeited. Okay. Okay, cool. I guess they don't have Brave Bird to break the sub even. Yeah, that's great. Let's keep moving. So Victreebel's doing its job. I gotta close this as well. Victreebel's definitely doing the job, right? In this game, yeah, it was an answer to Clefable. And yeah, like it knocked off Handle Glimora, which is pretty cool. Got the strength up on that. So yeah, it's doing something. It's doing something. Still, I hope they give this a little bit more bulk or maybe speed. It would have been so much better. It's just looking at the starts makes me feel bad. Like, why are these starts so badly distributed? Right? High, both attacking starts being this high and everything else is just so low. Not even 100. Nothing else is even 100. So like, it just makes me feel bad. But there's a Mega Delphox in front of me, so Victreebel is going to be very useful in this game because I can just bring it out in front of Delphox and he's going to take it down with it, which is great. I'm going to lead Victory because I feel like Samurott could be the lead. I was absolutely wrong. And we're going to go Prima. Maybe they'll Wisp. Maybe they'll do something else. I think Prima is my best bet here though. The U-turn, that's fine. Let's see what comes out. Nothing really threatens Primarina here. Except like a powerful Aegislash, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. And depending on the Aegislash set, I can either go Hippo on it or Hydreigon, maybe. Maybe I should have led with Hippowdon. Or like, I didn't want to lead it with Samo in front of me. So I guess I'll just go Hippo and see what happens here. I don't specifically need Hippo that much. I only need it for this thing, which is good. Do I Stealth Rock first? No, that's a bad play. That's just Earthquake, I guess. Citrus Berry will activate, so they won't be able to Poltergeist. I could have Whirlwinded. And they're Shock on, okay. Could have definitely Whirlwinded there. Let's just slack off and see how it goes, I guess. Ironhead, okay. Citrus activates. Can't be Poltergeist anymore. I do get my health back. And yeah, I guess I'll just take this down when they Ironhead. The King Shield, okay. Good play. This is Earthquake again. I mean, they're faster, so it's not like their King Shield mattered. But I'm surprised they're risking this when Hippowdon can have Whirlwind, kind of funny. If they switch, great, because I can just get Stealth Rock up. They'll probably click U-turn to get momentum. Or click Brave Bird, which is weird, but it's something, I guess. I'm gonna go Dragapult here on the defog. And get a good position with Wisp. Wisping Corv is great as well. Removes its leftovers recovery and Brave Bird damage, which is great. Dragapult, okay, might be Scarf, so I'm just gonna go Prima. The fact that they went into their Pearl so adamantly, so confidently, like it screams that it's going to be some sort of a bulk, like a faster Scarf Dragapult, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna go Hippo again. Like, yeah, it's whatever. This thing is not a threat. King Shields again. Let's just go for Stealth Rock again as Corviknight comes out. I'll just go Pult again. As the defog, this time I'll click U-turn. See where they go with this Corv. I guess Hex is still damage. I'm just a little worried about Samu just getting spikes. That's why I want to click U-turn. But I guess Hex is fine. Okay. Never change. Oh wait, I can burn this. Yeah. I mean, I do have Full Burst, so maybe I'll take the turn and burn this. Yeah, that's not gonna do much with the crit me. Oh my god, that did so much with the crit. It would have done like 20% because I burned it and I had a Cold Burst. But holy. So it seems Draco KOs. I think I'll just get the KO here. I missed. Oh god. Oh, they flipped turn. Thank god. This is going horribly. So they once again are Scarf, as I can see. I think I can just go Corv. Corv will handle this. Cool. They're gonna go Delphox. I'll U-turn because I have Oka, so I can get a free U-turn here. As they flame, that's fine. Still does a lot, but it's manageable there. And we go into our Hydreigon. Spam Dark Pulses that are just so free. Just so free. It's insane. Samurot's gonna get chipped down because of burn and yeah, all the chip. And yeah, Dark Pulse is just so free right now. It's amazing. Probably wants to Stealth Rock. I think I'll go Corv here and just defog. P-Jab, that's fine too. Yep, nice. Can just go Hydreigon. I need to Mega Evolve Victreebel. Good Pult. I'll just Prima again. Prima is also just so good now. Darts, okay, that's a Scarf physical Dragapult, which is cool. Let's go for... Honestly, let's just go for Calm Mind. Yeah, Psychic Noise this. I think that's faster than Prima. It's not gonna do much with Iron Head. And I can just, yeah, knock it out with Psychic Noise. Oh wait, I'm faster. That's even better. There's Deed. That's even better. Yeah. I think this game's over. I don't think anything else can KO. This Prima. Oh my god, Sneak did so much damage. That's very surprising. Sneak did 45? Wow. Wow. That's kind of crazy. So this guy probably KOs me here. I think I'll save this. I can set up on, like, once again set up on Pult and Samu. So yeah, this is not worried here. Let's just U-turn. Oh. Okay, good Stealth Rock. Yeah, I'll admit I don't need Hippowdon, so I'll just go for Stealth Rock of my own. Force their Corviknight to defog and I can get a better positioning when they do. Because they're worried about Delphox taking 25%, so yeah, that's better for me. Okay. Kind of annoying. But I think I can get Victreebel off this, which is good. They'll get 2 spikes, kind of annoying. Oh, or they won't get anything. But if they go Delphox, I'll just Mega Evolve and attack. I don't care. This is fine too. This has leftovers. Let's knock off. Bravebird's not gonna KO me because of the bond, so this is fine. And I can just Strength Sap, get all that juicy health back. Nice. As they roost, cool. And I'll just go my own Corv as they'll probably defog now. Yeah, and I'll get my... Should I get my healing or... I can just go Victreebel if Delphox... Yeah, I can just go Victreebel. I don't need Victreebel for anything else, so this is great. Let's just roost again. I'll get this all the way to the max so that it can handle Garchomp well. And Delphox comes in, I don't care, I'll just obliterate it with the Victreebel, so... Let's just go back to Hippo. I don't need to 1v1 this. Maybe this is like a weird Fire Blast or something. Let's just Stealth Rock up again. This is the same drill. They're getting chipped down by sand and stuff. Stealth Rock is way worse for them. So yeah, this is great. No need to worry here. I can even go Prima, but yeah, sand is up, so Prima is not the best choice to set up. Let's just Whirlwind. Okay, the default. Good play. Dragapult comes out, that's a banded Scar physical part, so I guess we just slack off here. Yeah, I'll keep my Pokemon healthy and chip them down like little by little. That's the best play. Let's just Stealth Rock again. Now that sand goes down, I can actually switch and bring my Pult out. As the defog, nice. Let's just Hex. Should be good enough. As Corviknight takes a billion chip, that's really good. Bravebird's not gonna do the job there. And I Hex again. Okay, they sacked Corv. Awesome. They gave up, sacked Corv. Lovely. And I can go Hippo here because now I know that they're physical. I don't need to go Primarina and lower it. What are they gonna do? I guess they can, obviously they can go Delphox since it has Levitate. But, as I said, I'll just go Victreebel. I don't even need to do anything. Like, I'll just double to Victreebel and this thing would go down. If this thing dies, Hydreigon wins. So I think I'll just stay in. I just click knock off. Okay, cool. Something's item gets knocked off, which is fine. If Samurott comes out, I can easily just Transap too, which would be great. Okay, awesome. Perfect. This is perfect. I'm gonna get all the health back. Or, yeah, I'll still get health back. Aside from Delphox, these guys do have really high attack start. Delphox it is. I'm pretty sure it still dies. Because I have max HP and Delphox doesn't. Delphox HP not that high. So yeah, pretty sure this thing will still go down if they choose to attack. And same thing is gonna happen here because this thing cannot KO me in anything. I'll just get all the health back. And I guess I'll just switch out and they forfeit. Cool. Victreebel doing its job. That's what we want to see, right? That's what we were talking about. Victreebel just stays on the field, annoys the opponent because they don't want to lose their Pokemon trying to knock this useless balloon out. And then it just keeps clicking Strength Sap, keeps healing. It's just so good. I've been enjoying this so much. Now I have realistic expectations. I don't think that this would become some big meta S tier, A plus tier threat. No, but it's gonna have that niche where, oh god, Victreebel's a threat, right? Like, yeah, you can use Victreebel in any team and just have it be there and just chill. You know, oh wow. Basically, it's like a inbuilt destiny bond. You don't have to do anything for it to work, which is pretty cool. As long as you keep it healthy, you gotta play it smart. You can't let it be damaged. So always keep using that Strength Sap so that you have high health. because you want to make sure you are dealing the most amount of damage to the opponent. If the opponent lowers you to 25% and then knocks you out, it's not gonna matter, right? Yeah, that's what Victreebel's strength is, which is pretty cool. Shout out to the Y1 King for the building this team. Obviously, I recreated from their game. Anyway, seems like my opponent has Mega Victreebel, and I quite like Hippowdon as lead. I do want to keep Hippowdon healthy because there's a Sneasler. Like Zorlo, honestly, Victreebel is a better lead. Because if Zorwar comes out and it wants to KO me, at least I'll just, knock it out with like its ability or something. So that's good. Stealth Rock, cool. I think I can just go Carve and just defog here. I don't want to take a Power Gem on this thing. I want to keep Victreebel healthy. And Carbonite's free, it's just def Carve. Like, I don't think a Glimmera can do much. Yeah, Mudshot's not gonna do anything. Let's just defog. Oh, yikes. At least I do have U-turn, but yes, that's a problem. Memento. I had forgotten this Pokemon got this move. Kind of crazy. Beedrill is what they brought out? Seriously? That's like the worst thing you could have brought out here. It's not gonna touch Corviknight. I don't know what you have planned. Does Beedrill get SD or something? I'm not really sure what Beedrill gets these days. It does get Swords Dance. Maybe they wanna click Swords Dance? I mean, I guess maybe they have knockoff, which would kinda do a lot. But I'm honestly not really worried about this thing. It would die to a single flamethrower. I'll just default. Oh, it's a trick. Oh, it's a Zorwar. Ah, that's what I was wondering. Like, why would you bring Beedrill? But I completely forgot about Zorwar. Rookie mistake. I know. It's a pretty big rookie mistake. But yeah, that's a Zorwar right there in the flesh. So, I'll Ghost type move. So I guess I'll go Hydreigon. At least it's not Scarf anymore. So Hydreigon's the fastest Pokemon, which is pretty good. And yeah, I'll just Dark Pulse. I don't really need to worry about Kingambit. Dark Pulse is fine. The only Pokemon that can tank it are Sneasler and this guy, and or they can just sack their Zorwar. Perfect. They thought they'd be faster, probably have like Focus Blast or something, and that's perfect. Hippowdon can come in. Hippowdon never dies to Sneasler's moves, so that's great. Earthquake. Unless they sleep me, which would be really bad, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, Citrus Berry activates, Sneasler dies. Nice. And I think I can keep Corv or like a Scarf Hydreigon for the Mega Beedrill. And yeah, Garchomp is the only threat right now. I think if it comes out, I might just go for a Whirlwind first. I'm not sure. Like, we bond the Kingambit with Dragapult. We keep Victreebel so that Kingambit doesn't get out of hand, right? I can keep Strength Sapping, I can knock off its item, and like if it wants to KO me from max health, it'll go down, or at least get chipped. Okay. This thing's a problem. This thing's definitely a problem. Should I go Corv? Since I'm not really worried about Beedrill. I'll get the Brave Bird, but I won't have any priority, so I'd have to lose another Mon or lose Prima, which would be annoying. I think the best play is to just Whirlwind this so that it doesn't set up, yeah. And now I can just slack off because Beedrill would not KO me with anything. This is a max Hippowdon. Once I get the slack off, I'm fine. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. They're going for the poison. I'll get Stealth Rock up so that Beedrill gets chipped and everything else gets chipped. And let's just go Carve here so that Hippowdon doesn't get poisoned. And I'll just U-turn. As Accessor comes out, does absolutely nothing. I can go Hydreigon. Pretty sure this thing dies to Dark Pulse, but I guess I'll just Flamethrower anyway. At least it prevents King Gambit from coming out. And for Garchomp, I believe I can go Prima. I make sure that it doesn't get the Scale Shot because Prima wouldn't die to a single hit. I can Training Kiss. Yeah. Get some health back. That can KO me. And yeah, so I got a call. I'm trying to think if I want to risk missing a move here. So what I want to check if Dark Pulse would do enough to this High Dragon. From this High Dragon to this Garchomp. So we go Standard Garchomp. No, Dark Pulse would not do enough. I guess I gotta go Bolt. I just hit it with that Draco. Yeah, if I miss, it's hacks, right? Like, can always blame it on it, or they can go Gambit, which is equally good. I can burn it, remove its Lumberry. It's not Lump. Awesome. That's great. Let's just sap Corp and they forfeit. Okay, cool. That's game. Victreebel's an amazing Pokemon. It's just so good, honestly. Right now, at the very least. And like, yeah, as I said before, it has its unique niche that will always be there. You can, whenever you need a grounded poison type, you can just slot this in a team if it fits, and just be there as a like a sack that can just take a Pokemon down with it. And Strength Up is a really good utility with max HP and high attack stat. You can actually get some damage off as well against that Pokemon that doesn't wall its stab typings, which is pretty cool. Knockoff is way better than Sucker Punch. In this team, I don't think you even need Sucker Punch anyway. And your Knockoff is just better, removing Coordinates, Leftovers, Citrus Berry, or anything else. It's just great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Mega Victreebel. If you did, like it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't watched my previous Mega Flood video, go check it out. It's right on the screen. I'll see you all there. Goodbye.